I always wondered about that. Or if you're like, because some people are scared of birds, right? If you watch a bird VTuber, you get scared. Oh, thank you for the follow. Small bird. Oh my goodness. What are the odds? Don't be scared, guys. It's just.
No! I believe in the power of the squad, and I know we can all do it together. Good luck, chefs.
Ooh. Hello. Weather wasted. How's it going? Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me? Oh, I'm so sleepy all the time. There's a time change. Just make me want to take all these naps. I feel like I'm usually sleepy, but I don't like nap. Lately, I've just been wanting to nap. Oopsie. On Topaz, have you been? Just going to start us. Kaya, Kayuya, Green. Alright. Let's see. Boom. Okay. Alright, we have a yawn today. Starting from 0. How's it going, Silly Billy? Welcome.
Shazoo! Thank you for the follow, Silly Billift.
What the heck happened to his voice? Halo's went through puberty, I think. What was that? Why did his voice change? I was asleep and set an alarm for last night's stream, so I was my streak. He didn't ask me what happened after. The heck? Why did it change?
Pog Online Poggers.
Pog Online Pogas.
Pog Online Poggers.
There we go. About ready to pass out for my melatonin. Good. Get your sleep. How's it going, Addy? Have you been? How's it going? Right ear fungus. How are you? What's going on, Geeky? Have you been? So I am going to sand my foot, and then I'm going to apply another layer. And I'm going to build the leg. Disc. Ah, damn, I did yawn, huh? Sand. Yes. Sand. You know, like a like that. Not even like 5 minutes later. Listen, tired. My defense. Thick leg. How are we all doing? How's the weekend? I just ate a donut right now. I feel so like fat. I'm so glad my turkey was yummy. I could knock out midday in bliss. And you didn't share with the class. Can't believe it. Bum, bum, bum. Still got turkey. I still have turkey as well. There's so much turkey. I'm out of ham though. I have turkey and some stuffing, but that's it. No more mashed potatoes, no more bread, no more. Oh, my light keeps going up. I might need a new light bulb. My room's so dim now. No more green eggs or ham. I have no more ham. I have no mashed potatoes, no bread. It's literally just turkey and stuffing, which is fine, but a little plain. Especially when you like reheat turkey, it becomes like extra dry. 22, damn. But my light keeps flickering. Why does it keep flickering? Cousin's my oldest brother. Our two dogs over. She screamed, cried when she saw the big one. It was the first time seeing a big dog. Wait, like she was scared of her own siblings? That's good, Rose. I'm back. Turkey avocado wraps. I kind of feel like doing that, just using the turkey for like something, you know? Other than just turkey on a plate. Like, I don't know. Like a turkey sandwich. I don't know what to make it with. A four, damn. Assume you passed out. Good, get your sleep. It's all good. So you hate me. I don't have a hateful bone in my body that I know of. A streak. Wait, what's a streak? Oh yeah, 5 stream streak. Your rate is infinite. So there's this question. Well, I mean, it comes around every once in a while. And it was, would you rather have $2 billion right now or a dollar that doubles every day? What would you want? You don't have one because it's all of them. 500,000 in my book. Out of what? I would take double every day.
Thank you for the follow, RP Goddess 89.
RPG Goddess, thank you for the follow. Or RP Goddess, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Out of one, I'm hungry. Why don't you go eat? Double a dollar. Double title stream. Thank you. It's a thick leg. Double every day because there's no catch of it ever ending. See, I'm different. I'd choose a 2 billion, not because it's more. I know it's less, but I feel like double every day is, wouldn't that just create like an insurmountable amount of number, like of cash within the the world? I don't know. I feel like it's too much money where it would just like lose value or something. I don't know. It seems like a ridiculous amount. It's a little too ridiculous for me. I feel like 2 billion's enough. Large amount now. I don't get the happiness from it. But then like after a month you already get the billion and then you're like, oh, okay, now I'm getting trillion every day. Now I'm getting a quintillion, and it just becomes like a ridiculous amount every single day. Like, oh god, more money. Would you rather have $2 billion right now or a dollar that doubles every day? Tomorrow is my constitutional surgery. Hopefully my pancreas is happy and gallbladder can't be removed fast. Wait, were you not allowed to eat today because of that? Special returns when I get guaranteed doubles. I don't know. I just feel like wouldn't money lose its value if one person had like an infinite amount of money? Yeah, I feel like 2 billion is just enough. I don't have to be greedy. Like, how can you donate $1 trillion? I feel like it would just not have any value at that point. I'm just hungry because I never was. Are you allowed to eat right now? I never have to work again. I feel like you don't have to work even with 2 billion. I don't know. I just feel like the other option is so greedy to the point that like the market would just crash. Didn't say anything. It has value if you don't understand. I don't know. I just feel like it loses the value because there's just too much money in circulation, and it'll just crash, and it just wouldn't work anymore. Thick leg, the thick turkey leg. All right, what'd you guys eat today? Make me jealous. What did I eat today? I had protein bar for breakfast. A beef, like a beef and veggie sandwich for lunch. Thanksgiving leftovers for dinner. and then a donut for shrimp. That's you assuming you're gonna put the money back into the economy. I'll never understand that. Get it, but like, don't tell anyone that it's losing value. But the thing is, it doesn't have to be in the economy. The bank has it, and the bank uses your money. And then just whenever you want to pull out your money, they give it to you. But they're still using your money. It's still in the market. I had marinated chicken and potato salad. Sounds good. I love potato salad. Couples, too lazy. To heat up food after work. I'll just pull out the money. Do you know how much like $250,000,000 is in cash? Your entire house would be paper. There'd just be like dumping landfill of money every single day. Eventually it reached the point where like not even the entire earth can hold how much paper you get a day. But at that point, you're already like spending all the money. You're putting it into the economy with with purchases. By getting bonked. I don't know. I just feel like there's too many repercussions. It's eventually just gonna become a number that you physically can't hold. People just have all their money in shares and stocks. That way they don't have to massive taxes. What did that solve or something? Incredible me. I know I'm dumb. No one gets the next person. And then everyone becomes billionaires, trillionaires, quadrillionaires. Then we just return to square one. If they don't have physical money, they're right. I'll just be my own bank then. But how do you... Huh? They still have the physical money though. Especially if you get it like physically. That means if you're getting it, that means there's some sort of entity giving you this money. And then if they're physically giving you this money, eventually they're going to dump like a ton of bills on you, cash bills. And it's going to reach the point where not even the earth can hold all that paper. You're just going to create a new garbage island. But instead of garbage island, it's going to be garbage world, just paper. I don't know. Do banks work like that? Can you buy out the bank? But why don't you just put all that money back in circulation? And monopolies are illegal, so I don't think you technically can do that. Batman did that, so it must work IRL. A certain threshold of money where I'm worried about being kidnapped. That is true. You do have money. You do have a target on your back. Why are we assuming that we would be outed for having this amount of money? Because the world is an evil place. Never said the money had to be paper to double. No, I know. That's what I'm saying. If it's not paper, it's digital, which means it's in a bank. And then the bank, the way banks work is that they hold your money, but they still use your money. And then when you pull it out, you just pull out money, like an equivalent amount of money. And then since they use your money, that's how you build interest. Have someone pay them off, then hire a hitman. You just buy out the bank, but there are many banks though. And you can't legally monopolize. But what will you do with the money you can't spend? When it's so much money, you just have nothing left to wish for. That's true. Even with 2 billion, I feel. Eventually I'll buy them all out. There's actually like laws preventing that. There always needs to be a competition in the market. Like one person can't own everything in one avenue. Everything is legal. I don't think so. I specifically did it because some people had too much money. Laws are made by the rich. Yeah, but it's a group of rich people. So you'd have to be included into that group of weirdos to conspire with them. Rich are above the law most of the time. Yeah, but it's an elite. And I'll be the weirdest. I don't think you want to be their weird. The rich has to follow the law. can buy all the rich people. I don't know. I just feel like after a while, it loses its value to the point where it just would not work that way anymore. Realistically, I just feel like the reality is there are too many repercussions. Talking about rich reminds me of the drama I've been watching. What happened? Elias, the Elon's richer cousin. But like this is like on an incomprehensible level compared to Elon. Because like if he's like a trillionaire, we're talking about okay, how many zeros does a trillion have? A million has what, 9, right? And then a billion has 12, and a trillion has 15 zeros. You're gonna be getting money with 100 zeros behind it per day. That's like an incomprehensible amount of number to the point where money would just have no value. It would just become so absurd. One, two, three. Oh, you're right, 6. Bro, I'm thinking of 100,000 having 6 numbers in it, not 6 zeros. Yeah. Buy Elon Green Mountain, Arkham Asylum, and he'll be the only few prisoners there. If I had that much money, I'd ruin the whole money system. I'm saying like money would just crash. That's exactly what happened. Everyone would become broke because money would just have zero value after. Because it just becomes so absurd that money just wouldn't have value anymore. The face for falling for an entitled rich scum and being pushed around by the family. Wait, what? The main character fell in love with a rich person. And we'll be able to build society more ethically. Yeah, totally. It's not like they would just restart with them being on top again. Totally. You can't just hard reset at that point. I don't know. I just feel like if the world were to restart, the people who are in cahoots would just plan it to be on top again. Boom, boom. I volunteer as first to go out. Where are you going? I feel people start out humble when money is involved. They start to become greedy with money. I feel like a lot of people are greedy inherently. It stems from when we're children and we're like, mine. Having to depending on each other for milk and grains. The hell does that even mean? Is that a saying? What does that even mean? I don't think I've ever depended on someone for grains or milk. Other than when I was like a baby, maybe. Then I depended on my parents for milk, I guess. My mom. What do you mean? What does that even mean? I had to collaborate more. There we go. Someone were to get infinite money, there would be an economic collapse. The value of money would decrease due to its abundance, leading to inflation and a loss of purchasing power. Social disruption. Aside from material possessions would diminish, and people might focus on non-material pursuits like education and healthcare. I doubt that one. Environmental impact. With the ability to buy anything, conservation efforts might be less prioritized, leading to environmental degradation. The incentive to work would diminish as people would have no reason to contribute to the economy. The distribution of resources might become chaotic, leading to inefficiencies and waste. But basically, it would collapse. When people are mad about eat the rich. They think about people with 50 to 100 millions, but they're just babies compared to the rich. Rich. One carton of milk for one AOA miniskirt dance cover. The hell's that even mean? What's going on, right? Yeah, basically the world would collapse. Your money would just not even do anything. And I just feel with 2 billion, I'm set. If I have children, grandchildren, they're all set. I'm good. I don't need to be greedy. You don't AOA. I don't know what the hell AOA is. Awa. Awa. All out attack. I don't know. What the hell does it stand for? Always ordering apples. Always ordering apples. Anyway, over Attaway. I don't know. What the hell does it stand for? American owned acres. Uh, asphyxiated, overly analyzed. I don't know. It means Ace of Angels. You're lurking. What's going on, Bloop? Honey crisp apples. Bro, I don't even know the difference between apples other than just red or green. Red apple, green apple. They all taste the same to me. There's also yellow. I don't know. The yellow has like a bit of a red hue to it, doesn't it? Like orangish red, yellow. Green is sour, red is sweet. Yeah, green isn't very good. Green is like, unless it's like a caramel apple, then it's fine because it kind of has like a sour and sweet vibe to it. Yellow sour apples, it's not very good. Sour apples are like the rejects of the apple world. Anyone who eats green apples, there's something like wrong with you. Red all the way. Green is ugly. You can't tell the difference between a Granny Smith and a Fuji apple. I don't know what the hell a Fuji apple is. Green is beautiful. I've never seen a nice green thing in my life. Sweet apples are boring. Sour is the real deal. I don't know. I eat my fruit to be sweet. If I want a sour thing, I just eat candy or like citrus. I don't know. I feel like it's like a reject citrus and a reject apple. It's not sweet, but it's not like tart enough to be citrus either. So it's just this weird, like middle child that nobody wants. It's good on Shadow. It's like creepy middle child that you like disown. Just kind of exists. I don't know about punch command. I don't know. You guys are just weird. Like green apples. I've never heard of someone saying they like green apples other than contrarians, which you guys are. Since you guys like to argue for no reason. Green apples are good for baking. Always been team green apples. Yeah, and you're weird, so my point stands. Green apples are great. Green apples are the booty of the apple family. Eat green apples with salt. Wait, why? Green apples have always been my favorite. Put some tahini too. You guys like you need things for that nasty sourness because it's so bad by itself. Like you gotta bake it or you gotta add salt or other toppings just to make it even bearable. Otherwise, it's just horrible. I do have something. If you guys can't remember the last time you ate a green apple. You guys can't even remember. Like, oh, maybe when I was like 5 and I was force fed it as a kid. You eat green apple, it's just a sour apple. Exactly. Who even likes that? I want sour, I'll eat like sour gummies. I like sour things, just not on my apple. I don't know, apples in general are pretty mid. And then when you just make them sour, they become lower than mid. You even eat apples on rare occasions, but they're just, like I said, they're very mid. They're very, very mid fruit. They're like the standard fruit. When you think of fruit, you think of apples. So much so that they're just the mid of mid, you know? It's not good to eat green apple, I think, because it's still an uncooked apple. So you bake it into a pie. What fruits do you like? Hey, what are my pineapples? I like peaches. I like mango. I like uh strawberries. I like cherries. I like kiwi. Bananas are alright. Oranges are alright. Tangerines are good. Um, apples are okay. Um, Starting to like blank on fruits now. What else is there? I'm trying to picture my like my market, my local market, and trying to like imagine the fruit section. Mm, let's go, Shinny. Named all the fruits. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I named all the important fruit. Pears are nasty. Uncle, have you been? I don't think I've ever met someone who like genuinely likes pears. Like who actually likes pears in the world? Have you tried China pears though? You do? Oh, I sorry. The ones that aren't green and soft. That aren't green and soft. Wait, pears are soft. They're usually kind of hard with a weird taste. But I feel like every fruit I say, you always go like, oh, but what about the Japanese? What about the Korean, Chinese fruit version of it? Like, okay, but try the American ones, and then you'll know my reasoning. A cheat for bomb defusing and almost forgot to join stream. I don't know. That's just like saying if someone said like, "Oh, I don't like sushi," and then like, "Oh, but have you tried it from China? Or China? Have you tried it from Japan?" Like, "Oh, well, the fish in my local market kind of sucks, so never mind." Obviously, if you are like, "Oh, I don't like tacos," and then like they tried Taco Bell, like, okay, but have you tried it from like California? Have you tried it from Mexico? Have you tried it from Texas? Have you tried like actual Mexican tacos? Mm, yeah. We had a good thing. Thank you. It's kind of boring, but it's good. Makes a difference. I'm sure it does, but I'm just saying the the quality of these aren't very good. You're saying you wouldn't say that someone said they didn't like tacos? No, I would, but I'm just saying like that is always choose reasoning for every fruit. Is like a very specific version of that fruit. It's going on Dizzy. I will always give the OG version a chance and try it again. I don't know. Pears over here taste like booty. Not the good kind. I feel like school made me dislike so many foods because School's food is like so bad, even their fruits and stuff like that, so bad that I grew up feeling like, man, I don't like this food. Absolutely love going to Mexico and eating tacos, especially if you go to Mexico for tortas with a nice fresh meat. Ooh, and the freshly baked bolillo. You guys get served food luxury. Yeah, we get served microwaved frozen food that's like burnt and soggy at the same time. So luxurious that we gotta pay for. Literally, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, I remember, like, I'm like, man, I don't like lasagna, for instance. I was like, man, I don't like lasagna because of school. And I tried real lasagna, like, okay, it's actually not bad. It's not my favorite thing, but it's not bad. It's good. Not amazing, but it's good. But school kind of made me think I didn't like lasagna. Or like meatloaf. I'm like, ugh, meatloaf isn't good at all. It's just dry ground beef with like a horrible, weird sauce. And then I tried actual meatloaf. I'm like, damn, this stuff is good. So like, I don't know. School just makes me feel like things don't taste good until I try like actual versions of the foods. While making us drink milk with every meal. Yeah, I never understood that. Yeah. Here's this greasy burger. Here's a nice, super chocolatey milk to wash it down.
Thank you for the follow, Kikoi Sire Girl.
Even follow Kiko will come in. I don't know, it just didn't match. It's like like imagine eating a hamburger with chocolate milk, or a chicken sandwich with chocolate milk, a pasta with chocolate milk, pizza with chocolate milk, um a grilled cheese with chocolate milk, meatloaf with chocolate milk. You know what I mean? Like it just does not go with chocolate milk at all. It's so weird. I don't know what their obsession with chocolate milk was. That's nice for my 5-year-old palate. But I'm five, sure. Even when I was five, I didn't even eat the school meals. Because the thing is, they'd charge me. They'd be like, oh, you got to pay for your lunch. I'm like, oh, my parents need me money. Like, oh, okay, here's this grilled cheese that I wet my ass with. Enjoy. Hope you grow, idiot. That's what it felt like. I had to make my own food to bring. Shoot, I'd rather have that. The grilled cheeses were so bad. It was literally, okay, just imagine burnt. Okay, I don't even like toast. Keep in mind, I don't like toast. I don't like toasted bread. I like my bread soft. But imagine a toasted bread that's burnt. It's kind of like blackened. And then it's also been sitting so long that it's soggy. So it's a blackened, burnt bread that's been sitting and getting just soggy with like a goopy slash almost hard yellow cheese in the middle. We have a canteen that has about 5 food stores and 1 drink store so you can buy. Yuan recently announced some schools will be testing out a central kitchen style on recess. Everyone has been complaining about and comparing it to the army. Wait, what? Even though this man doesn't like anything. You liked school grilled cheese? Those things were like burnt and soggy and old, and cheese wasn't even like properly melted yet. Some of it was super goopy, and other parts of it were kind of solid. It was just horrible. Get versions of every food that bad. Made no sense to me. And they're just like, oh, you didn't pay for lunch? So here's this nasty grilled cheese that we didn't even properly cook, that we burnt the edges of, but like actual inside isn't even properly cooked. So try to eat anymore, you just get to sign food, which is essentially US, I guess, based on restaurant. It is definitely the US. That's why I thought that was just normal. It's just whatever they serve for the day. They're just like, oh, okay, here you go. Wednesday, sloppy Joe. Thursday, pasta. Friday, pizza. And then, yeah, so I was like, yeah, I don't want to eat my lunch. So I just skipped lunch and go to the recess thing. But then the teachers would stop me and be like, no, you have to eat your lunch. You can't go to your recess. Because lunch was like half an hour. So it'd be like, however long it takes for you to eat. And then what your rest of your free time, you can go to the playground to play. And I would like skip But then they'll be like, no, you have to eat. You need to eat something. And I'm like, bruh, you guys make me pay. This is a scam. You guys are just charging me, make me build debt so that I have to eat something. Then I owe you guys $5 just to eat some garbage that I don't like. And just so you guys can keep making more money off my little 5-year-old self. So then I'd go, I'd get the stupid grilled cheese, sit down for like a minute. And when the teacher isn't looking, I just throw it away. And then I just go to the playground. Yeah, there you go. Told me I have to eat. So I got my food, threw it away, and went to play. Each race religion has different food restrictions and type of food. It's garbage. I don't think she spelled that correctly. Garbage. Have like 2 Chinese, 1 Malay, 1 India, 1 Western store, and a drink store, so everyone can eat their own type of food because that's what's staple for them. And not even America's like that, and we have a variety of people. We're just like, nope, burger time. You don't like that? Bring food from home. You can't eat this burger, then hope you pack something. And then I couldn't pack because my parents worked early and then got out late. So best case scenario would be they made me a sandwich like the night before and then just leave it in the fridge. And then I just eat like a very plain ham and cheese sandwich from home. I live close enough to school where I just go home and make food and go back to school. The privilege. You couldn't leave school here unless you were 18. They're like, yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. We couldn't leave until we were 18 years old. Like, oh, you're 18, you're an adult. You can do what you want. You can leave during lunch. Oh, anything your parents make tastes awesome, even if it's just a sandwich. That's where you and I differ. Back to school on my own from second grade to. I'm honestly surprised you haven't been kidnapped at least a couple of times in your life. Not just from that, but just from your decision making in life in general. We can't do ish here. I don't know. Like, just imagine this little clumsy, ditzy 7-year-old Kwayuya just wandering the streets for food to her home. Walk around at 2 a.m. alone. It's pretty safe. Just don't be an idiot about it. I can too. But I'm a dude though. As a female. Bum, 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 bum. I was gonna say. I can't remember. The thought of walking alone at night is terrifying. It's mostly just, in my experience, it's usually the only like it's dead. My city's dead at that hour, so there's like nobody. Um, Other than if I do run into somebody, there'll typically be someone who's like kind of drunk and just kind of wobbling their way home or whatever. The occasional homeless person wandering, and just the occasional car driving by. But it's like really dead. You kill everyone. Yes. I'm a weeping angel. I remember once I was walking home from my cousins. Um, I had a few drinks, and obviously I can't drive. So I walked home, and He lived across town. This is a little while back. He lives across town. Well, he moved now, but at the time, I walked home cross town at like 1 or 2 in the morning, and I'm just like, every time I saw someone, it was just like a fellow person who drank. One dude walked up to me outside the club when I was younger, and I was like, oh no, but dude was just like waiting with me for my private hire car to arrive and waved me goodbye. I still feel kind of sketchy. You can walk around at any time. That's like LA and Vegas, in my experience. Like when it's night, there's just people always outside walking around, which is weird to me. 'Cause my town is like once 9 p.m. hits, it's like the minimum around, amount of people. 10 p.m. hits, it's pretty dead. Most things are closed. 11 p.m. is like dead, other than like a couple of stores, like mostly fast food. And then once midnight, it's just like that's it. Nothing's going on. Though since there's so much forest, finding where other people were there too. So again, I was me down about it. But yeah, I expected wholesome interaction. I still think they have ulterior motives. Yeah, but I remember when I walked home from my cousin once, and so I'm walking, and like halfway home, some car pulls up next to me. I'm like, oh, that's weird. And I can't remember what he asked me, because like I said, I was drinking the night, so I can't remember the interaction too much. Oh, I remember. I don't know if I can show up for saying this online on stream, but basically he asked if I was holding certain substance that I'd be willing to sell. And I was like, oh no, I don't have that. And then he's like, oh, okay. You need a ride? Because it was like 1 or 2 in the morning. I was like, no, I'm good. I was like, I don't trust this guy. I don't trust you. Like, I don't know who walks up to some random young adult and goes like, hey, do you need a ride? I understand. Like, there's that possibility that he's maybe just being nice. 'Cause it's like 2 in the morning and I'm walking home. Maybe he's just being a genuinely nice person. But I don't know. I feel like if you ask me for this thing and then ask me for a ride, if I want to ride, I'm like, I think I'm good. If I get in that car, then there goes my innocence. I don't trust you. There goes my life, potentially. After trying to buy it, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know, just the whole interaction and then asking if I need a ride after all that. I'm like, yeah, no. I don't know. I want to say yes to that either. Yeah, no. I've never been a trusting person. I've actually been asked to as a kid. Have you guys ever had any close kidnapping stories as a kid? Like, have you ever been like almost kidnapped, or like looking back, you're like, damn, that was a sketchy situation? Because kind of happened to me when I was a kid. No, I'm hurt for that. It's such a nonchalant question for you. It almost happened. The thing is, I don't know if it would have happened, but in the moment, as a kid, I just felt genuine fear. And then looking back, I'm like, that was very sketchy. So I don't know. It could have been legit person, but I still don't trust it to this day. I had a creepy colleague that kept asking to drive me home from work almost every day. He offered to teach me how to drive. Wait, what made them creepy? Walking from elementary school once because I didn't have a ride. I was lucky enough to remember the way. And nobody ever like stopped you or tried to like give you a ride or anything like that. Talk to you. Be a weirdo. No. Okay. I swear, I gotta change my vertical one because it just never stays in place. Okay, get rid of my wings. I was very lucky that no one came up to me or asked intimate questions. Wait, he was creepy because he kept making dirty jokes and was like 15 years older than me. Ask intimate questions. Okay, then, yeah, no, his intentions were not pure at all. You want to ride? Here's this very intimate question, by the way. That's why foreigners frequently ask on online forums about why are people in my country so rude, grumpy, and the story is always about foreigners smiling or trying to strike convo with random locals, and locals usually don't respond in the way they expect. I don't know. It does sound like they wanted to give you a ride for ulterior motives, and then they want to teach you so you can be like feel a little indebted to them. They're always speaking to you in that way. At least that's what I'd imagine. Why are they so cold? Yeah, I remember I was a kid, so I used to have to walk to my because when I was younger, my parents would work kind of late. Well, not late, but like 6 p.m. and school ended like at 3 or whatever, 2:30 to 3. So my parents wouldn't be home. So they'd be like, all right, go walk to your cousin's house, go hang out there for a couple of hours, and then we'll pick you up after work. So that was what I had to do growing up. I had to go to my cousin's house for a few hours after school, and then I'd get picked up in the evening. And I remember once I was walking. Sometimes I'd walk with my cousins. Other days I would like talk to my friends after school, and then my cousins would be ahead of me, so they'd just go. Other times they'd go with their friends, so I'd get separated or whatever the hell. Um, so I was walking one day by myself, and this van that like said daycare on it or something pulls up to me, and they start like talking to me. Like they're like, I can't remember what they're saying because this was no van. I don't remember what they said anymore because I was probably like 7, 8 or something like that. I was definitely like the single digits. I was like a little kid just walking. Like I was definitely like not even 10 yet. My mom would be pissed though I didn't tell her to walk fast and kept to myself. But yeah, they tried to talk to me and I just like kept walking. And then they're like, you want to ride home or something like that? And I'm just like, and I just ran away. And then I drove off. Once I ran, I was like, screw that. And then I kind of like, I just like booked it. And I can't remember. I can't remember if I hid behind like a bush for like a minute just to go like try to like get away from them so they wouldn't see me. But they drove off, and then I ran to my aunt's house, and I never told anybody. The thing is, I don't know if it's a legit daycare. I'd assume so. If they're driving around with a daycare logo on their van, maybe it's legit, but it could also just be fake. But it still is like it's kind of weird. Why would you walk up to a little kid and say that? Let's go, Ariana. But my red flags were heavily going off. So I was like, oop, run. Even as a little child, I knew better. This Mormon lady complimenting my hair and then trying to preach to me. I hate when like Mormons or Jehovah Witnesses walk up to me and then they like start trying to like strike a conversation with me. And they're like, so what do you believe in? I'm like, oh my god, we just met. What do you mean? You don't even know my name. You were here asking for my beliefs. Should know not to ask. That's the thing. That's exactly why I said that. Even looking back to this day, I still would never have trusted them. First of all, it's an adult that I don't know. I was taught better.
Shazoo!
Thank you for the follow,
Thank you
Ariana.
for the follow, Ariana underscore Alvarez 530.
Rolling my eyes back and going to a spider crawl. Yeah, just, I don't know. Even looking back, I would never have trusted them. You're in a van, you're an adult that I don't know, you're trying to talk to me, and you're trying to give me a ride. Literally every single sign I was raised to not trust. And you got every single one of those red flags, buddy. Like, what do you think? It'd take a little more than that to trick a little child version of me. Guess we have to try harder next time, chat. Remember when parents would tell us not to speak around people on the internet? I remember I made a tweet about that. It was like, what was it? It was a meme. It was a while back. Oh, was it Goku? And then it said, my mom was wrong about not talking to strangers. Y'all are pretty cool. Or something like that. I can't remember what it said. You guys talk to strangers online when you're young? Because I was once my adulthood before I talked to people. No, I didn't have internet growing up. I didn't really have internet until I was a teenager. And the only thing I ever used it for was for video games. Like I play games online, like, you know, Madden, sports games, stuff like that. I play it online. And then to watch anime on YouTube. That's basically the only thing I ever used the internet for as a teenager. And that's it. My music. I'm the kind of person who would be tricked with the sign of free candy here. So my parents made sure I was always with someone. Can't believe it. Did you guys talk to strangers online? Oh, I already read that. What's going on, Tara? How have you been? Oh, you had to talk. I played wild stuff, but I never actually had to talk to people. Yeah, no, I didn't. The only time I ever talked to somebody is no, not really. I was thinking like maybe like Little Big Planet because my brother would play Little Big Planet, so I play a little bit, and I added a couple of random friends on there that I chat with on occasion. Nothing really major. The backspelling, Cabo. I think everyone there was like learns all as well at the time. Probably not. You know, but I'm sure there's some adults in that Habo. Such a stupid name, Habo. God, every time I hear it, sounds so dumb. Apple sounds like a little baby word. Apple. If you swore in game, it would have censored to Baba. It's on jellyfish. You didn't find Maple boyfriend girlfriend at that age. Did you even play Maple? Ah, you're one of those. Love your bracelets. Thank you. So many particles. Uh, it was stupid as hell, but the ring effects were cute. You got rings in Maple Star? I'd only ever chat like once, like on Club Penguin or something, but it was always like there, never DMs. I wasn't catfishing rich Maple players to buy me cash. And why not? Discord kid. I believe I missed out on Maple's story. Why you wanted to get married? Get your little ring. You wanted a little 11-year-old relationship. Probably wrote some words but never talked with else. I would marry you on Maple. Oh, I just mean in general. I never played Maple, but I thought the characters were cute. I remember I saw they had a card game. So me and my brother bought the cards, but we never actually got to play because we didn't have, like I said, we didn't have internet growing up. I remember they had cards. I believe I was never just, it's never too late to start. It's literally an ongoing thing. Slowly but surely, this crack is getting filled. Drop and give me 100. Yeah, that Discord kitten. Slowly but surely, this thing is getting filled. I really want to use the emote, but I don't have Nitro. Anyone want to play games together? I'm not very good, but which game? Well, those messages are probably not king level, but they blend together. Seems like you seem like you have some experience. Like you know what you should be saying. I've been paying for my own Nitro since I was a baby. Yeah. The fact that you're even on Discord as a baby is concerning. Whoa. Momo. He's like 12 and uses Discord. I'm like, OMG, no. Is that even allowed? I was Minecraft. Wolf with the Wang, we're from Momo's Wolfpack. Let me give you a follow.
Can I please? Can I please, sir? Can I please?
Can I please?
I was stream. Welcome, Raiders. We're just chatting, building, chilling, vibing. Then we need to Rango, pair to the stuff. If you want to hang out, I appreciate it because I was welcome. If anybody's good friend base wants to come join the community, we give Momo some love. Get on the stream. Let's go, Nari. How have you been? Daddy will get you super upgrade. Without context, it's a little insane. It was good and good.
M0M0 Monster is rating us with a party of 4.
Every day, Halo, every day. You make me closer to retire you. How to clip your video and put the clip on Wias. Wait, what? Almost done. I need like a toothpick to push this putty in the crack, but since I don't, I'm just using my nail. Mine a little putty on my nail. Better in rum, getting EP. Have a good sleep. Shade to run. Get a nice weekend as well. A nice start to your week. I wanted to immortalize Daddy Wii mode. Sorry, you can screenshot it. Hopefully this stuff isn't toxic. I keep like getting it all over my hands. I just keep using my hand as a sculpting tool. You didn't check? Not at all. There we go. Once this dries, hopefully good. Slowly but surely, this crack is vanishing. Come on, loaf. All right, let's see. It is made of. Well, may produce an allergic reaction. I think I'm good. Basically, just acrylic. It's like a liquid acrylic. Bum, bum, bum. Okay. Now that this is drying, we can start building. It's only an hour in. Golly, I'm getting on my keyboard. Can I do this? Welcome in, Pastel. Welcome in. Is that, wait, Pastel Yoon? Am I saying that right? Welcome in. Where are you? You said that, and my instinct was about to send. Please save your progress. I feel like that, like, when I was doing so much, like, rigging and stuff, and then I was applying the coat on this. I don't remember when it was, like, yesterday or the day before. I was, like, applying it, and I kind of, like, overdid it. I was like, ah, man. And in my brain, I'm thinking, like, Control Z. Like, why can't I Control Z this? Why can't I just press Control Z and go back to undo what I just did? That's like the problem with like editing and doing things like that, is that you feel like you can Control Z life. That's the problem with real life. No Control Z, exactly. This is like, damn it, why can't I just undo it? You would never have to take any chances in life. If we had Control Z in life, I would actually be happy. I've tried putting Control Z to my microwave. Really? What, to like uncook your food? Yeah, man, I overcooked it. Let me Control Z my food, and then retry again for a better amount to cook it. What do you want to Control Z? Everything. I want to start over from when I was a baby. Make some better decisions. When I put the wrong time. But luckily, you just press clear and boom. You can start over now. It's so cliche. Tomorrow is a new start. Got a bunch of fortune cookies in the chat. Okay, C3. 2026, I refresh it all. Yeah. Pretty refreshing. E16, E15, C3. Everything. So you're not gonna be a VTuber anymore. You're giving up. Maybe we'll ban all of us. Starting a new community. VCL Blue. Chew Stand Still. How's it going, Karma? How have you been? No, it's supposed to be VLC Blue. What happened to 101? I think she just like insta banned them. Gotta be safe. Oh my god, something so crooked. You're good. What did you call green? I'd be green to it. I've been in RSFR. I gotta head off for work in 20 minutes though. Hope your work week goes well. Hope you've been well. I can spell. It's just gonna make the joke. Decided not to. E3. I'm seeing such a huge sheet. Um, give it a self care. I think tomorrow's gonna be like my first. Well, not really. Never mind. I was gonna say my first day off, but I forgot I got some stuff I have to do. Or not that I have to do, but I do have to like edit stuff for you or Red site. I was like, oh, tomorrow's my first complete no projects day. I have no projects, no things that need to be done. But then I forgot about that. Never mind. Feedback. Point the child into the sun at work. Wait, why? It's not a melody. I have a week full of exams. So it is the end of the semester. Then you have winter break, no? Tell you where I work. Can't remember. I don't think so. You're not supposed to. Not like where, but like what I do. I don't believe so. I feel like I remember you saying you had to get up early for it, right? Not early. It was just when you had a bad sleep schedule. It's chaos. I do volunteer work at the daycare in my village. Sounds vaguely familiar. Go on, look. How have you been? You punch children, right? That'd be kind of fun. Good luck with work. Nice to see you. Wow. Throw them hard. Have a nice day at work or a not angry day at work. Shazoo. Okay. What else? Go back. Here. Bro, where does this go? Yeah. Okay. Oh god, I already put the sheet back. I did it. Oh, sorry, my bad. Never mind. I hate when I like autopilot. As always. Five, six. Ooh, this one's all glittery. Alright, I need some music. I have music, but I need like vocals, you know. I'm getting sleepy. Give me the chicken. I've been really sleepy lately. This time change has been kind of messing with me. Yeah, 95. Not bad. Time change, yeah. When it moves back and it gets all dark now. I don't know, I just feel like it gets dark so soon that like by the time I stream, it already feels like bedtime. You stream at bedtime. I do, but it feels even closer to bedtime now. Esta canción. What's wrong with it? Did you ever become a noon streamer? I've tried it. I've had people tell me like, "Oh, if you streamed earlier, I would actually watch you, but you stream too late." And I tried like earlier streams, and nobody show up. Like people who would watch me at night wouldn't show up, and the people who would tell me they would watch me if I streamed earlier didn't show up. I'm just like, okay, I'm not really streaming for anybody at this point. Then, so I just go back to my nighttime streams. You didn't tell anyone. I'm gonna like slide in the DMs like, hey, come to my streams. I'm sure people would like that. I tried it, but people who said they would watch me, it's not really popped in. Could send announcements on the Discord. That's what the live notifications for. I think I'm shameless. Send DMs instead. My stream timings are lonely. Noon collabs. Like my noon collab? Like collabing at my noon? I'm also a night streamer, but that's afternoon for y'all. As long as I'm not out, then maybe. I don't know if I'd want to stream though, 'cause I feel like I wouldn't be in like streamer mode, you know? I'd be kind of in like a just play a game mode. I don't know. I feel like I'm a bad collaborator. Lies. I am. Like, I'm not even like self-deprecating. I just feel like my personality is not really built for collabs. So I feel like I'm the type of person who like sits back and lets my like collaborator do their thing. So I feel like I'm like extra quiet. I heard you collabed all the time, but I just feel like I'm not like an entertaining collaborator. I don't know. I just feel like I'm a boring collaborator. I just feel like I don't talk when I collab. You say, "Oh no," when I fall. You voice acted. Yeah, but like I had a script, so it's easy to know when I can talk. Talk a lot when your clubs, Bia. That's because, well, not really. I still feel like I still sit back and let Wia do her thing. So I try to like let her do her thing. She's very like chatty, and then those moments come up where I can like make fun of her. That stream, I didn't talk that much. Last stream during your peak stream. Last collab. I'm pretty sure you were. Yeah, the VOD. I'm sure you could look at it and you'd see you're a very yappy person. I feel like not talking that much to you by your standards is like still more than me. I told myself not to talk much. Guess I can relate. I can't make small talk. Too much pressure. So at least when I'm by myself, I can just be like, whatever pops in my head. But then when you're with someone, you're just like, I don't want to derail the conversation. So I just hold on to that thought. And then I forget about the thought. Like, oh, or you say it and they kind of like, they don't hear you or just don't vibe with the question or subject. Like, oh, never mind. Guess I'll stick my head in a hole. Oh, the cliff? It's over there? Okay, I guess I'll jump. Thank you for the directions. That's what it feels like sometimes. Like when you make a joke or something and it just doesn't land, and you're like, oh. Or when you ask a question and nobody hears the question, you're like, oh, I feel embarrassed. So I have to ask again. Because they either ask again and they heard you, but they purposely didn't answer you. And you're like, oh, now I feel like an idiot because I asked twice. Or you just don't say it and you don't know if they ever heard it. That'll be a funny peak clip. Make a joke and it falls flat, so you just jump down. Out of that happening to me, I'd have to quit and change my name and fake my death. That's what it feels like when I collab with Ouya. I'll ask something and she just ignore it. I'm like, oh, never mind. Or I'll make a joke and she just rolls her eyes. I'm like, God damn it. Never mind. I just feel there's a lot of talking over each other in live streams. And I'm terrible at that. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of talking over, so I try not to be rude. So I try to wait until there's like a moment, like quietness. Okay. Now I can interject myself. Those moments don't come very often in like big clubs. I'll be solo. Yeah. I mean, you already do solo peak. What do you mean? You just mute them. That's kind of loud. What the hell? I think pink streams also where people joining without talking. The streamer talks, but the others can climb too. That would be class, but I hear that's just a rite of passage. Kind of sound like Felix from Stray Kids. Wait, who's that? Who is Felix? Kind of sound like Felix from Stray Kids times two. Oh. Fix it, Felix. Oh god, we gotta get the cue. This time someone joined my peak stream and it was him mostly doing the talking. Wait, was it like someone you didn't know? You haven't seen Wreck-It Ralph? No, I haven't. Was that like that protagonist Mario looking guy? Wait, a random person just joined your peak? That's so weird. What the heck? If you collab with people who have the same energy level, perhaps. I feel like no. Because if I collab with low energy people and I'm low energy myself, I just feel like it's very quiet and awkward. That's why I need like someone who doesn't stop talking like you. It's scary. And then I just kind of like make my joke every once in a while, you know? I was going with some tired person named Oreo Milk. Come in. I posted in my title that I want to play with people. Ah, okay, okay. We need a little we in our lives. Person talking might feel bad. I played with Shin the other day, and he has the patience of a saint, as he should. When you're exploding, you need patience. His music's jazzy and chill, but I want something more vocal, you know. Hmm. There we go. We're both learning, so there's nothing to be impatient over. Yeah, yeah. You feel 5 bits? I feel like Shinny would just gaslight me the whole way through. Also dehydrated, I didn't even realize. Got my mouth getting dry. Is it a song? It is. What is even going on? An intro. It's a rap intro. I gotta find the queue. Have I been open queue? Come on, Sakura. How have you been? What does queue look like? Is it wide? It's gotta be wide. Moin. I hate looking for the letters. I don't understand all of that, but I understood certain words. Very specific words. Bro, where's Q? I heard one very crazy word hoping you heard wrong. I don't think you heard wrong. You have me listening to you. can't find it. Ah, man, I hate doing this. Literally, she was bringing it up. Never ends. Definitely not these. Goodness. Oh, it's our. I swear I've looked at all of them. I have looked at every single one. What do you mean? Where's Q? I just gonna put the letter in the same spot, so I gotta like look everywhere. Mm. I really wish they'd put the color of the pieces. I can't find it. I swear I've looked at every single one. There is no way. Is this a Q, bro? Yeah, I found it. Oh, baby. Huge. I'll show you guys why I see it. All right, that is a Q. Stupid letter. Look. This is why I missed it when I looked through the entire thing. I had to look over every single sheet twice over. Here you go, look. There you go. Q. It looked like a freaking O to me. Especially when it's like in a plastic with other pieces behind it. It just looks like an O to me. I didn't see that little tiny thing. So dumb. 14, 15, 16. Batman. Maybe, yeah. What order is it in? Color, letter, size. There is no order. That's exactly why it's so hard. Because it'll be like, there's 3 different sections, like 2 boxes with 3 stacks of sheets. And it could be like W, A, V, X, P, R. And another sheet would be like H, C, T. I don't know, just random. Like, bruh, put in alphabetical order or something. So I'm saying, like, it would be nice if they alphabetized it, and if the paper would tell you, like, what color each sheet is. So basically, like, C10. And I could at least, like, know that it's white or something. So I can at least look through all the white ones. 14. It's not gamma. It's Crimos. Where? I'm not ready. Okay, it's December. Rebuilding. So trying to finish this leg. Although at this rate, I don't have much hope anymore. It is December. Past midnight. Happy first of the month. Here's my setting block. Oh, these nubs are so ugly. What the hell? I thought it was like a hair or something, but it's just things getting loose. That's how worn out it's getting. Um, God, I hate these. Why do they make these nubs so gross? They might be tempted to buy some new clips. It's starting to get a little worn out. It's like not cutting it as sharply. So it leaves these little nasty nub marks. Oh, the light just died. Hello? How did that just happen? My hand was nowhere near over there. My lamp was flickering earlier. Now this turned off. Possible to sharpen them. Maybe. I have thought about it though. I have like a knife sharpener, but I don't think it would work with that because it's too tiny to sharpen. Might be hard to use those. What can I use? How long does a life sharpener stay sharp? Forever. Or for life. Okay. There you go. It's so weird putting black on a Gundam. Usually they're like white, blue, red, yellow. He has gold and black. Even glasses. It's all the gold getting covered. Not all of it. Some of it's, well, it's getting all covered, but some of it kind of peeks out between the panels and stuff. This thing is so needy. Neck. I haven't even taken a break. I'm gonna take a quick break. I'll be right back. Boom, boom. Self-love. What is that emote? See the giant emote. Where was I? With the black pieces. Okay. So this is the last step. Oh, you guys can see the last step. And I'm done with the page. Probably all I'm gonna do for today. Just finish this one page. Then we got one more page for the legs, and then we're free from one leg. God. Okay. C9, C8. I don't mind though. It's a weird emote. Also, like an hour late. Eight and nine. Okay. I was going potty. Here's the Loki. Do you guys have like a show that you want to like go back to, like your childhood, that you've never finished? And you're like, man, I need to finish that one day. You just never do. I have a few of those that I've been wanting. Just like, I'll go back to them and properly finish them, but I just never set the time aside. Second in the morning for me, I couldn't fall asleep, so I'm staying up all night. Didn't happen. Guess one day I'll finish Gossip Girl. Why don't you ever finish it? You rewatch it so many times. I'm not sure. I think I finished everything. I just want to rewatch. What's going on, class? Welcome back. I'd like to rewatch Friends. I've never seen it in full and in order. Really? I've actually watched it multiple times and in order. It used to always be on television. It used to be on at Nick at night. So I'd be watching it like every night. Have a good night, Tara. Bring it up. For the first seasons, guess less further in, and I fall off every time. Really? I have. Have a good night, guy. Thanks for hanging out. Sleep well. I get a shout out for Terror. Seen most episodes at this point, but not in order. That's actually pretty into Friends. Not like into Friends, but like I was interested in watching it all. You just watch on TV or actually watch? Well, it was on TV, but it aired in order. So like Nick at Night and I think TBS would have like marathons of it, and it would just air from season one. Because the thing is, you can check the info of the episodes, and it'll tell you like episode and season, stuff like that. And it'll be like, oh, season one, episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 will air today, and then the next day will be 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, etc., etc. And every night it would air, and then over like a couple of weeks, or not even weeks, it was like 9 seasons, right? Was it 8 or 9? and just would go through the entire thing in like a month or two, and then cycle back to the beginning. So I watched them multiple times over. Brooklyn Nine-Nine with zero knowledge about it again.
Shazoo!
Luna, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Rewatch Phineas and Ferb or something I missed there. I've never watched. Well, I did watch some of it, but not like properly. I have the ability to do that. It's my favorite show like ever. I had so much merch as a kid, really. I didn't even know I had merch. I didn't see the final episode though. I saw like bits and pieces of the episodes throughout the series and then just the ending.
Thank you for the follow, Luna Love 0322.
There it is. All right. Oh my god, they look exactly. Oh, never mind. I was saying they look the same, but then this one has this big hole. Never mind. How am I supposed to know the difference? Yeah, this is the back one. What are you building? I am building a Gundam. Strike Freedom. Yeah, let's go, Ace. You say funky grandma? You were right. Come on, Bella. You did. Which Gundam is this? This is Strike Freedom from Gundam S Destiny. Krista, I just have my account and upgrade. Gave my account upgrade. You love Gundam. I don't get how anyone can hate giant robots. I'm kidding. The song is titled Funky Grammar. Yeah, that makes more sense. It's going on Galaxy. What do you mean? It's a nice, thick, juicy, voluptuous leg. It's almost armored. We're getting there. Common Rider people in flashy hero costume. I've never watched it actually. I did want to check out the anime of it though. Hypnosis Mike. What's that? That's so bright. We're getting there. It's almost done. Gotta armor up the kneecap, upper leg, and this thing. And then we're done with one leg. My legs are nothing special. Okay. Not a big fan of how scuffed is looking. It's on shoujo. You feel lyric. All this like sanding to fix his leg is filling the crack, but it's also kind of like scuffing it from all the sanding. Guess that's a trade-off. Maybe the glasses. Almost done. So crazy that it's just a foot. Huge. Do you think red roses are a good flower for red and green winter holiday theme? You're asking the wrong person. Kayuya, green, what do you think? I feel like it sounds cool. I don't know anything about decor. Never mind, don't ask Kayuya, she doesn't know. Hollies? Why is it because it's a holiday? Damn it. That's why I need like a toothpick. Spreading it too much.
Shazoo!
Shazoo. Seagull team. Hello, come in. Ollie Poinsettias. Bronze Ivy. I just know how it looks. I don't know what they're called. Poinsettias and hollies are like the main ones here. I don't know. Does anybody even think about that stuff? Okay, this crack is almost completely healed. Almost. It's almost healed. The one on the side's a little rougher still, though. But it's pretty much healed. Baby's breath. That's such a weird word.
Thank you for the follow, Sweet Seagull.
Halo and its timing, I swear. I think Halo's washed up. I think it's time. I need to wash my hands. I'm getting it everywhere. enjoy Halo while you can. I think his retirement day is coming soon. I don't know. Shazoo's just quicker than him. It's falling off. All right, so here's our progress for the day. Next stream, we'll be able to finish one leg. And then this should be healed for the most part. Still be a little scuffed, but like, this will be presentable at least. So it's not too bad. You can't really see the break anymore. I kind of like sand it, smooth it out a little bit, and it's better than me looking with a big old crack. just the settings. It's not, there's no setting. It's literally just Streamlabs registering it late and then transferring it to the voice super late. Boo. Alright, all good things must come to an end. Bah. He lived a full life. Do they really though? Yes. All good things must come to an end. Time for Halo to go out back. The old skull popper. Stop, don't say it like that. Imagine. It's alright, he's already an angel. Now he'll return to the rest of them. He lived a full life. Okay, I can move my hand cam now. Ooh. I hate having this hand cam on my desk. Any opportunity I can take it off, I'm taking it. I still don't like how this desk looks though. Yeah, this looks a little more realistic. This powder model is smaller than Halo. Probably the same size. Because I use the same canvas size. And I can just adjust like this. Make it full size. Okay. Who should we raid into? So tomorrow, no stream. It can be like Reindeer of Sorts, don't retire. What does that even mean? A reindeer? What do you mean by reindeer? Give him a cute headband or something. I think he deserves it. He hasn't been working very hard to deserve upgrades. Maybe if he was like more snappy with his thanks. Say no stream tomorrow. Tuesday, I'll be back with. I don't know. I need games. There's nothing to play. I don't know. I need something to play. We'll figure it out. That's why I miss Stardew. I miss having something I could just, that was super easy and I could just boom, throw it on. I can't think of anything. I've seen a lot of people that solo leveling game. Is that free? I used to play the old app thing. Ow. I'm getting bonked. Are you even awake? No. You ever watched solo leveling? Even I've watched that. And that's saying a lot. Because I don't watch anything. But of course, the person I finally found is ending. That's just tradition at this point. Solo leveling everywhere it is. Everybody's streaming it. It's paid. How much is it? 60, 80? The app was pretty fun. But it's gotcha at the end of the day. And I had to spend any money, so I ended up getting a little bored after a while. 57. The hell? Why is the shook one's instrumental? Um, 2,200. It's pretty mid today. I think that's like below mid. What should I rate it? Bro, I found somebody and they rated it out. Like, I literally can't make these things up. It's going to V3. I'm never below mid. That was definitely below mid. Low tier even. 9,100. Decided to do some deadlifts. I need to like add some more things to rotation. Lula made it a while back. I need more workouts and more maybe more strength range too. Man, there's a lot of solo leveling. What the hell? You'll forget. I will. Okay, let's raid into my debut. What's going on, Yasu? How have you been? Oh. Only able to claim a daily. Okay. So late, but I did it. It is very late. Okay, we're gonna raid into a debut. Ooh, did I type that right? Yes. Yes. Okay. I'll be back the day after tomorrow with something of some sort, possibly. Thank you guys for hanging out. The raids, follows, lurks, all that stuff. Chatting, chilling, vibing. Appreciate you guys. Hope you guys have a nice start to your week. Hope you had a nice weekend. Eat well, sleep well, hydrate, take meds if you need to. We're not private. We've been well. Might join the Discord if you haven't already. See you guys around.